Most boaters focus on the anchor, but ignore the one thing that actually makes it work properly: the chain. You can have the best anchor in the world, and it still won't hold if your chain setup is wrong. If you want to check recommended chain sizes, lengths, and complete road setups while you watch, I've linked everything down in the description so you can compare options and build the right system for your boat. So let's break this down: what anchor chain actually does, how much you need, and how to choose the right setup so your anchor holds when it matters most. First, what does anchor chain actually do? It's not just there to connect your anchor to your rope. Anchor chain plays a critical role in holding power. It adds weight, and more importantly, it keeps the pull angle on your anchor low. That's the key. Anchors are designed to dig in when they're pulled horizontally, not vertically. If the angle gets too steep, the anchor can break free. Chain helps prevent that. It lies along the seabed and absorbs shock from wind and waves. So instead of your anchor getting yanked upward, it stays buried. Now here's where a lot of people get confused. How much chain do you actually need? There are three common setups: all rope, rope with chain, and all chain. Let's go through them. All rope. This is the cheapest option. It's also the least effective. Without chain, your anchor is more likely to lift and drag, especially in wind or current. This setup is only suitable for very small boats in calm conditions. Next, rope with chain. This is the most common setup for recreational boaters. You have a length of chain attached to the anchor, followed by nylon rope. This gives you the benefits of chain without the weight and cost of a full chain setup. For most boats, this is the best balance. Then, all chain. This is the premium setup. Maximum holding power, maximum durability, and excellent performance in tough conditions. But it's heavier, more expensive, and usually requires a windlass to manage safely. Now let's talk about how much chain you actually need in a rope and chain setup. A good rule of thumb: at least the length of your boat. So if you have a 25-foot boat, aim for at least 25 feet of chain. Many experienced boaters go even longer, especially if they anchor frequently or overnight. More chain means better holding, but also more weight, so it's a balance. Now let's talk about chain size, because this is where mistakes can get expensive. Chain needs to match your boat size, your anchor, and your windlass if you have one. Too small, and it may not handle the load. Too large, and it adds unnecessary weight and cost. Common sizes are 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, and 3/8 inch. Always check your boat manufacturer recommendations, and match your windlass gypsy if you're using one. Now let's go through the best options depending on your setup. Best overall: a rope and chain rode with high-quality galvanized chain. This gives you strong performance in most conditions, without the cost or weight of all chain. Best budget option: a shorter length of galvanized chain with nylon rope. Just make sure you're not cutting the chain too short. Best premium option: all chain rode with calibrated galvanized or stainless steel chain. This is ideal for cruising, overnight anchoring, and tougher environments. Best for beginners: a pre-rigged anchor rode kit with chain and rope. Simple, ready to use, and hard to mess up. Best value: a mid-length galvanized chain paired with quality nylon rope. Reliable, affordable, and widely used. Best long-term investment: high-quality galvanized chain with proper maintenance. Because chain takes a lot of abuse, and cheap chain doesn't last. Now, if you're comparing chain options right now, I've organized different sizes, lengths, and kits in the description so you can easily find what fits your boat. Now let's talk about the mistakes. Mistake number 1, not using enough chain. This is one of the biggest reasons anchors don't hold properly. Mistake number 2, mismatching chain and windlass. If it doesn't fit your windlass, it won't feed properly, and that creates serious problems. Mistake number 3, ignoring corrosion. Chain lives in salt water, and it wears over time. Regular inspection is critical. Mistake number 4, thinking chain replaces scope. It doesn't. You still need the right amount of rode out. Chain just improves performance. And mistake number 5, going too light. Trying to save weight or money here can cost you when conditions change. So what should you do next? First, check your current setup. How much chain do you actually have? Second, compare that to your boat size and anchoring habits. Third, inspect your chain for wear, rust, or weak links. And finally, upgrade if needed, because your anchoring system is your safety system. Once you dial this in, your anchor will set better, hold stronger, and give you confidence every time you drop it. If this video helped you understand anchor chain a little better, check out the links in the description where I've listed the best chain and road setups so you can upgrade your system with confidence.